Hello and welcome to the NOA Kevbo channel. We are doing KART 64 player profiles for our NOA Kevbo Discord channel. This will be the third one, and we will be introducing to you to Kevin the Siriacus Stone.
What's
What would
good?
so? What would you like to say about yourself before I dig into the questions?
Uh, I'm not sure what to say. I kind of feel a little awkward here, but
Oh, no worries. I mean, basically, just hey, if you shook somebody's hand in the street and we're kind of going from the stranger to acquaintance situation, what would you tell them?
wait, what was the question again?
So, you're just meeting somebody for the first time. What would you tell them if you cared to tell them something?
I ask them how they're doing today, and I shake their hand, I guess.
Yep, I'm just failing. No worries. I'll get to the most important question. And it's something I used to do back when I used to run the KART 54 players page back in 1997. I used to ask people for a video game history, and the reason I do is I'm always interested in how people get into playing video games. For me, it was the Atari. So what was the first video game experience that you had?
I'm not exactly sure the first video game I ever played, but I do know that my childhood system is definitely the GameCube. I've had so many memories playing it. As far as I can remember, I know Double Dash was my very first Mario Kart, so I already blabbered on about that a lot here.
Yeah, obviously mind-blowing experience. So, I
Mm,
forgot to hit the EP tab here. I better do that real quick. I always forget something.
It may not be everyone's favorite Mario Kart game, but it's definitely mine. So
I actually think Double Dash is pretty good. I think it's probably the most underrated card of all of them. Mainly just because even though it only had 16 tracks, they put a lot into those tracks, and I think the double driver idea was pretty neat. And everything up until the A-Tech, I think is pretty cool. The advanced strategies are not the funnest, but the basic format of the game and what you're doing, I think has a pretty good feel.
we can go 150cc. You don't have to.
All right. I just do it to lengthen it, make it more ride independent, but we could do that. It kind of just depends. Oh, all right, we'll go this way. Bigger little brother up here.
I do remember playing Mario Sunshine as a kid.
A lot of people love that game.
Not really one of my favorite 3D Mario games, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cult following. Like some people poo-pooed on it, reviewers poo-pooed on it, but the people that play it, they like it.
Oh yeah, I do remember playing Luigi's Mansion in Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of game titles in that. So obviously your first kart game already is Double Dash. But then kind of as you went through that, did it get you to play like the Wii one and all the other
Yes,
ones?
I actually grew up with all of them. Not counting the games before Double Dash, like I got every single one upon release.
Nice. Yeah. Weird fact about me, my only day one system is the Nintendo Switch. All the others, obviously some of them I was too young, so it wasn't in my power to buy it. But others, it's just I kind of took a wait and see kind of thing. But then usually my parents are like, "No, you got to get it." So I'm like, "All right, fine, I'll get it."
It's probably like those. It's probably like that playground thing. Like you gotta get this, you gotta get that.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Like I'm telling you people, like I do have Parsec and I have Double Dash, so if you wanna go against me.
Yep. We definitely I gotta set that up eventually. I haven't been doing any of the setups because I have kind of the computer in a really weird spot and I've had to stretch cables out and stuff, but I'm gonna get that fixed. Oh Yoshi cut in front, but you held off Toad at least.
Rubber Band AI.
It does. It does make things a little harder than advertised. So when did the online kind of aspect kind of kick in? When did you start like kind of checking around, like, hey, you know, and wondering about other people that play the game and trying to play them?
Wait, what was the question? Like,
So basically, when does it come from a situation where you're playing on your local system to playing people online, whether it's the Wii or what? You know, when did that kind of start?
I think it started. Yeah, I think it kind of started on the Wii. Like, I remember playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl, online. Kind of shitty internet. Not the best.
Yeah, we just kind of made do back in the day, you know. I imagine you played on the Wii, and you also played KART 7.
Funny enough, Mario Kart 7 is probably one of my least favorite games in the series.
I'll give you that. I mean, I played a decent amount, but it was kind of an unfortunate time for me. For whatever reason, my Wi-Fi at the house, I don't know if it was a lead paint or something, but I would get disconnected constantly. Plus, I found out if I used heavyweights in that game, it was basically almost unplayable for me. You know, like I said, some moments here and there, but probably one of my least favorite carts, just because there's just a lot of bugs with it.
It's just that there's really nothing unique about it, so...
Yeah, it was just a portal to play for a while, you know. So your jump to Mario Kart 8, not the deluxe version, but just like the normal version. Did you make the jump in, or did you actually wait for the deluxe?
I actually got the original 8, Mario Kart 8 for my birthday. Actually, when it came out, the following birthday.
Very nice.
I honestly don't remember when the original Mario Kart 8 came out, but like I remember getting it around that time as a birthday present.
All right.
2014.
Oh, did I hear Simon there?
Yeah, I know. He's shocked he's as shocked as I am that I'm here.
Yep, I'm deciding to take this rare opportunity to do the interview thing because he's here, and kind of missed out on playing around, but we'll talk about that some other time.
Oh my god.
It kind of stinks because I only had like a limited amount of time to play, and I hurried home to try to get it in, and well, somebody joined, so couldn't do that. But anyway, I'll continue on. Luckily, Siriacus decided to bail me out and get me playing again.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm making the ramp.
Kind of weird. There's no Martine around.
Yeah.
Fucking sweat.
I guess that is a benefit to that.
Peach, bro. I hate peach, bro.
Let's see, trying to remember where I was on the questionnaire. Can you make it? Uh-oh, I just missed.
Siriacus, do you plan on playing more Kart 64 in the future?
I'll get back to you on that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Where I basically am is kind of on the Mario Kart 8 part of it, the non-deluxe version. Siriacus, so what's your opinion on the non-deluxe version as far as doing some of the tricks like the fire hops and all the other things? What's your opinion on those?
I don't think I'm familiar with the tech of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, non-deluxe, but yeah, basically
I mean the original 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the non-deluxe version.
The roster fucking sucks.
I'll give you that. It was kind of weird. Yeah, so like after you like shroom or boost, you used to do these hops afterwards, and you would maintain your boost for longer because basically it'd interrupt the ending of the boost. It's almost like we do in Kart 64 when we pause the game a bunch of times and move farm to go through walls and shit. It allows that status to last longer.
Oh my god.
At first I was kind of against it, but later on I was more open to it because it actually provided a little bit more character. I never got the next and demon slide, so don't even ask me how the demon slide work. I never got those down. So then the Switch came out. When did you get the Switch in its life cycle?
I actually got it 2018, like the fall of 2018.
All right. Yeah, it's my only day one system. I remember like kind of last second getting it because there was a lineup at the GameStop, but then they didn't have any, so they told me to go try Best Buy. And Best Buy, I was able to get in line and get the fourth to last one. I got Zelda day one. I got my Pro Controller day one. I got my memory card day one. It's the only time I've ever done that in my life. Yeah, it took like an hour and a half doing Taxi because it was slow, and yeah, it had to be really good timing. So I wasn't even gonna do day one, but
hold
yeah,
on, I'm gonna mute myself for a couple minutes. I'll still be here though.
All right, cool. I'll get back to the questions once you unmute. I'll just kind of fill in the time a little bit. Yeah, I know with me, a lot of people kind of were mad about it because they obviously bought it on the Wii U and they couldn't rationalize paying another $60 to get it, but luckily it came with even more tracks and so forth, you know, it came with the path. So there was value into it, but I do understand. Set that baby and get it ready for Flower Cup.
Welcome to Mario Kart. Mario Grand Prix. Select your place and go. Yahoo! Select map.
Yeah, the guy that got me basically into doing everything again was Brent Dennison. Like, he got me to get the Wii U and play Mario Kart 8 and so forth. And yeah, he was always better, and then for a while he didn't play, and then I met other players, some good, some bad. Meeting Manclar was pretty cool because he ended up like starting from very small to basically quitting college and actually making money playing Mario Kart, which is pretty neat. He got really good at Mario Kart 8, both the deluxe and regular version. I think he also did a little bit of Mario Kart Tour, other things. Also, he's responsible for me having a very cheap family membership. I only got to pay him $10, and I get the family membership and, you know, the pass for free to do the online emulators, which we'll get into later when you're back. Brent Dennison was, or I should say, I gotta call him Denny here because he has a business. I always forget to call him the right one. Yeah, Denny was the one that got me playing again. Elsewise, wouldn't have got to meet all you nice people.
I am unmuted, by the way, so...
Cool. I thought you might be, but I was pausing just to make sure. I'm pretty sure you were. Okay, so the next step, I guess, is when you found... As obviously, you're pretty in tune with Nintendo, so I know you always watch the Directs and all the other stuff. So that's cool. So when you heard about the Directs and you heard about the online emulators that you get to play free games in, what was your initial reaction?
I honestly thought it was pretty damn neat that I could play local multiplayer games that have no online compatibility whatsoever to actually play online with people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it opened up the door that we had to basically spend a lot of money to go find each other, basically, and now you can just do it. So what was your first experience once you got the N64 emulator going, and then you tried to play Mario Kart 64?
I honestly played this game a lot. I tried to practice and get good. and that's not the case because I'm fucking dog shit.
I mean, like I said, we all start somewhere, and I mean, obviously I'm not beating Bennett anytime soon, or some of the best guys, but, you know, I do what I can, though. I can only talk about how to get to, like, the B level. The A level, well, Simon's the guy for that. But I'll continue on. So then obviously the next step is, obviously something possessed you to go look for other groups or something that play this game most likely, right?
Honestly, you invited me here, so
That's right. That's right. You found one of my videos. That's right. You're one of the many that that found via me. So that's cool. So despite what everybody else thinks, I know how to recruit. Because there's other people, we won't mention their names, think that I don't know how to recruit and I just steal players from other places. Nope. This was one of the guys that saw a video. It's like, hey, where do you play? Boom, you're there. So it can happen.
I do watch Beck Abney's Mario Kart 64 tournament videos. That's where I get the strats from and shit.
Yep. Yeah, and being one of the universal players, I can definitely understand that. I won't go into my latest opinion about him. That'll be for another video. But yeah. But then, yeah. So then obviously found mine, and we won't talk about the other processes and stuff like that. But maybe we'll talk about kind of your evolution as you're playing the game. I mean, obviously, you know, we all have goals, and we tend to fall short of those. You know, we have expectations for ourselves. But as you're kind of coming along and, you know, getting better at the game and stuff, you know, kind of, you know, talk about that a little bit.
I honestly don't know if I'll ever get good at this game because I don't. A part of me wants to actually practice and get good, but part of me just like doesn't like the archaic design choices that this game has.
Yeah, I mean, it does have flaws. You know, I will say that there are definite things that can be really fun or can be really punishing. And I kind of just try to enjoy the quirkiness of it. Yeah, plus, I guess really for me, because of Super Mario Kart, I told myself I'm going to get really involved in Kart 64. I'm going to try to be the best that I could be. You know, also, of course, thanking the site for all the people I've met and so forth, you know. Ooh, that looks nasty. Alright, we'll try to retool here. Yeah, Frap Snowline is one of those ones where the red shells can basically get you from anywhere. And long distance too. Oh god, oh god, oh. Ooh.
Dude, I hate the rubber banding AI, man.
Yeah, the snow beasts are bad too. Let's take these AI out, I don't like them. Or yeah, AI, you're going bye-bye. Take it around? I don't know. I don't think it did. Oh my gosh, CPU bulls, wow. Holy crap. That CPU just did a World League bolt on me. No way to know. Holy crap. Got laid away. Well, that's Mario Kart for you. Now, it may be an unpopular opinion, but I'll kind of say how I feel about Mario Kart and what I think is special about it. And I think it's special because of, well, I mean, I hate the fact that I got bolted, but the fact that something like that can happen at the end and you don't know what'll happen, I think that's like the main thing I actually do like about Mario Kart, even if it's not my favorite sometimes. And I know for me, what I'm going to be focusing on is I'm going to be trying to make it more fun for everybody. You try different things, you know, like the wrecker roll. I'm actually going to go around and assign somebody that can get points by taking people off the track, things like that. Try to mix it up a little bit, make it a little, you know, a little less mundane, you know. Try to find out how to get everybody involved, you know. Try to get more people of all levels into the group and playing, you know, so it's not just really heavy on the top end. You know, and Death Snake's pretty good about playing. It looks like Jesse Glazer's back. You know, so there's going to be some players playing now that'll be different levels. And I got Daniel Huntsman to come back. So that's what I'm hoping, is that there's an equal amount of players at like every tier to play. So you're not just getting briefed all the time by people, you know. All right, I'll ask the question that we got to ask. And you reacted to it kind of earlier when I mentioned the name. And you don't have to say any more than you have to say about it. But I've gotten a lot of questions about it. Like, a lot of people ask about the rivalry between you and Martine, and why you don't like it.
Honestly, the way I see it, it's really just like Dashy and Donkey Kong. Like, I honestly think he's kind of a sweat at this game. So, yeah. And
Yeah,
he's always dogpiling me.
Yeah, here's kind of the way I kind of go at Martine. I just kind of look at him as a funny trash talker, and so I'll just talk trash back, you know. And so whenever, even though Martine is better than me, he actually definitely usually averages better on here than me. You know, I have my moments, but whenever I have my moments, I make sure that he knows about it. Because, I mean, if you are going to dish it out like Martine, you got to be able to take it, too. So, I've gotten in the rage quit a couple times to get some revenge. I've often thought about making, like, a Martine blooper reel and sending it to you. I just don't like editing that much, but I'm kind of hoping somebody would do that. Just send all of Martine's dumb things that he's done in KART and send it to you.
Yeah.
You know, have a good laugh. It's really, in the end, that's what it's about. But yeah, a lot of people just ask me about it. And it's hard for me to really explain it to them in so many words. So I'm glad you're able to answer that, so I can just direct them to this video if they want to actually know. And it comes in first person.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask a lot of hardball questions of you. That one, I figured just because I've gotten asked for a lot, I figured I'd better at least address it. But yeah, if you do decide to come back, it doesn't have to be regular, like, you know, maybe a couple times a week or whatever. Just let me know, and, you know, we can line up like some more, you know, casual fun matches with Death Snake and so forth. We don't have to play the world beaters, you know. I actually kind of thinking, just mental aspect wise, I'd rather play some more casual games kind of in between. There's a guy that streams called MJIS Fly. And he just has a good time, you know, he doesn't care. He plays Mario Party, plays other things. He just tries to have a good time, and... Oh, crap, I thought that was the last lap. Alright, I keep forgetting you don't want to make that grass cut in the last corner because of the rubber banding. I keep forgetting about that. I always get... Ooh, Donkey was hungry. Well, we provide him a lot of food on the track, so if he needs a pit stop like now, I'm all for it. Alright, I got some more treats for Donkey. Oops. Don't drive in the middle of the track in the tunnel.
What? Oh, that's the shit I fucking hate about this game.
Zap them! Zap those fuckers. That'll fix them. There you go. Well done.
Here we go.
You got your revenge. Yeah, that's the thing, is once you get these CPUs get in there, it's a real pain in the butt. That's the one thing I don't like about GPs. It is really heavy-handed, and it exaggerates certain aspects. But it's a mode in KART 64, and I'll play anything, you know. So, you know, I try to play things when I can, and I figure these interviews are good times for me to get in some PP, you know.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
And I actually do enjoy these interview questions, not have Martine trash talk me, so, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, oops. I actually meant to, oops, oh, my bad. I meant to take that. Okay. I've been doing DK a lot in these, but I figured since I know you like Luigi, I'm gonna make a rare Mario appearance. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I want to have the game competitive and fun at the same time. It doesn't have to be that way in the same round. You know, I can have rounds where I'm competitive, and and I mean, like I said, myself, my name, everything, my reputation is kind of tied into Mario Kart. So I do like competing at the highest level, but I also like playing games where maybe I can take a deep breath every once in a while, you know, because it gets hard. It gets hard when I'm playing some of the better guys and they know what to do, and I have to play damn near perfect to beat them. So I think a mix of 50% each way for me going forward is probably the way I'm going to be going. I'm also going to try to cut down on the number of rounds. I played like 21 rounds last week, and then 3 weeks ago I played like 33. And I mean, considering that they take about an hour a round, you can definitely see how much time that's been taking. So I'm going to try to get better at my work habits. I'm going to try to get out and walk more and eat better, because the not eating better part's definitely been coming back to bite me the last 2 or 3 days. It's been kind of rough out there.
Yeah.
So what are some other hobbies that you're into?
I do like to walk, take walks outside my house every once in a while. I do like to listen to music. Trying to think of other hobbies that I do.
What do you think of chess?
I've never played chess before. I don't think chess would be for me.
Alright, understandable. Yeah, my first experience with chess was my middle brother. He didn't really know the rules. But then I ended up playing some people on and off in chess too that also didn't know all the rules either. But then I ended up running into a guy where I lived. He would go out and build like dams. You know, he just like kind of do it by a shovel in hand. And he was like kind of this hippie guy, you know. But it turns out the guy was a little bit more than I thought. The guy was named Don Callis, and apparently he was the Oregon Open champion in 1992 in chess. And he's played Yasha Siron and a few other people, you know, notably. Ooh, close. Alright, let's get a run at this here. Make sure we make it over. There we go.
Absolutely my least favorite, like, hit in the entire Mario Kart series. I can't stand it. If this was any other Mario Kart game, it would literally be a bottomless pit.
Yeah. I'm gonna challenge myself and try to make the pass cleanly. Oop. Ooh, it's pretty close. Ooh, I did it. That was actually trickier than I thought.
I do like to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe whenever I can, but trying to get people to play in the server is kind of fucking difficult.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to get Monica and her friends, try to line it up with them. And that's usually the best way. Also Jimbo on the weekends likes to play Kart 8 because obviously sometimes he doesn't want to commit a whole lot of time. You know, and he has 2 kiddos that are basically on his heels all the time. And so he's also another good person to ask on Saturdays and Sunday mornings about playing Kart 8. And I'm going to try to play a little bit more. I've just kind of been really focusing my efforts here because I want to promote this and try to get some more people on here, both casuals and better players. Either way, just a mix of everything. Just so like, hey, if somebody wants to play Kart 8, there's people around that can play. If somebody wants to play Kart 54, there's people around to play. You know, things like that. That's kind of where I want to leave it. And then I'll probably back off a little bit once that's a little bit more taken care of. But for now, I'm trying to really put in the hours trying to build the community and get enough people that'll be able to play and want to play. That's really my main mission.
Yeah. The only times I play Kart 8 is with Monica, so
Yeah, she's usually up for it, and I haven't played other than just kind of like the introductory when the waves would come out and stuff like that. Like I haven't even like gotten all the stars for a couple of waves now. Oop, we're going in.
I do miss waking up in the morning just to see a trailer for a new wave coming out. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, we're not going to get that anymore for a while, I guess, until there's another card, which be 2025 or later at this point. We don't know anything about the new system or anything, so.
Honestly, if we could play Mario Kart Wii, I'd be down for that. Like, just as competitive as this server is.
There's still plenty of people that play, I hear.
Because if I can quote Demeech, if you know who he is, Mario Kart 64 might have defined the series, but Mario Kart Wii defined the series for another generation.
Yeah, because you gotta imagine how many people had the Wii. It's incredible, really.
I was one of those people that got Mario Kart Wii when it first came out.
Yeah, and the fact that you bridge generation gaps with the Wii.
I was one of the
Yeah.
I was one of the small percentage of people that actually used the Wii wheel. Imagine that.
I tried it. I wasn't all that great with it, but I definitely tried it. Oh.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't like about this game. The item balancing is not fucking balanced at all.
Oh, it's pretty extreme.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, the penguins in the cave are not the funnest.
I got you. Here we go. Bingo. Ho, ho, ho. Mamma mia.
Any other questions? That,
I think before we were starting the interview, you talked about a way to play. You mentioned a little bit in the interview too. Get more into how to set up to play a double dash on that thing that you were talking about earlier. Kind of go through that a little bit, just in case people are interested in doing that.
I'm not exactly a computer nerd with that. Like, I had somebody help me set it up.
Basics.
So.
Basics are fine, and then maybe maybe where to go to learn more about it is fine.
I mean, like, it's easy to find Parsec. It's just a simple Google search is all you need. But
Nice. And that's just with a C at the end, no CK, correct?
wait, what was the question again?
Spell that. So is it PARSAK or SAC, or is there a K at the end?
There's no K. It's DARSEC.
Okay. Yeah. My brain sees it, but then my mouth says the wrong letter. That's why I got you around. I've been all out of sorts lately. I've been dropping glass bottles in Walmart, parking not great. Yeah, it's been a rough 3 days for me, dealing with lots of insurance agencies, because we were changing insurances. In the middle of changing insurances, my friend got a non-at fault. Some dumb person pulled out in front of him. He had no chance to stop while he was doing Uber, and he had passengers. It's been a real mess. So I've been having to prove things like how long I've had insurance and stuff like that, and it's been really aggravating.
Yeah.
So real life stuff's kind of gotten in the way.
Being an Uber driver must be like the scariest fucking thing ever.
I'll say this: most of the time it's fine. Especially because you can clock out anytime you want. That kind of helps control things. So, if you're a day driver, it's because you don't like the drunk scene and people possibly throwing up. Me, I had a dad that was a drunk, and he was always a nice guy to me. It was never a problem for me because I was a little kid, so it's like, your drinking's not my problem. So I just never. I was taught that in school, and that's kind of what I lived by. It's like, the only thing that sucks is obviously it does ruin your health, and that means you can do less with me then. So that sucks. But
it could really affect the people around you and shit.
Yeah, it was really bad, obviously, for my mom and my two brothers, because they more know the consequences of stuff like that. I was just a little kid, He made me steak dinner and all that stuff, and I wasn't too concerned about it. But either way, I had experience, unfortunately, with drunks, so the night thing doesn't bother me. I more hate traffic than the drunk thing. But other people, they don't want to be an adult babysitter, And I get that. It's a mentality that I kind of think it's silly sometimes. I really don't have respect for people like that. I didn't even realize I had to start this whole time. I thought you had to start.
Oh my god.
Oh well.
Oh.
I didn't know I had a star. It's crazy. It's my dark. Oh wait. We got Bowser's Castle. So what am I thinking?
But yeah, if you want to like find, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about emulation here, but like if you want to, I mean, the most well-known GameCube emulator is Dolphin emulator. So
Yeah, I think the only thing is you wouldn't want to provide it for somebody. I think that's the main thing. It's out there, but you gotta find it. And if you look, you'll probably find it. We can't recommend it, but yeah, it's out there.
I mean, I'll probably send you the link to the website
Yeah.
that I got the ROM from outside
Yeah.
of the video.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna trim up the computer players for you here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Oh, oops. I let too many by. Trying to set up.
If I could add another question to this interview, what's your least favorite Bowser Castle in the entire Mario Kart series? It's this one. I fucking hate it.
I will actually go with Bowser's Castle 3 for SMK. I always had a lot of problems with that one. I got better later, but man, I can't tell you how many times me and my friend Tyler had to retry that thing. There's so many times. But I'll say that this is one of my least favorite tracks in Kart 64, and yeah, I do not like square corners. In all of Bowser's Castle, square corners, I hate them. Oh, okay, Thromps are not a big fan of either.
Only not square corner is the spiral turning, but that's just about it.
Yeah, and that's not an easy one either.
I don't really play Super Mario Kart and Superstar Get that often, so I can't really say my thoughts on those tracks, but in terms of 3D Bowser Castle tracks, this is definitely my least favorite.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I rage quitted this fucking track once.
Oh yeah.
You remember
Yeah,
that
it's got
one
me to-
time that it was, I'm used to doing time trials. That was a fucking lie. No, it was a fucking rage quit. What the?
Oh, looks like D entered. Let's see, what time is it? 7:48. Simon, are you available?
I am.
Can we please reverse this mode? I hate getting bombarded by the AI.
There's Jesse
Yeah,
Glazer as well.
let's go it. Well, whoever gets there first.
Select your Yahoo!
I'm gonna go for Donkey this time. Alright, the great thing about this, I can use the same sheet, because there's verses here. But I'm gonna end the interview part of this video and start a new one. Thank you for answering all those questions. Thank you for coming back to play some there.
My pleasure.
I really appreciate it. And we'll try to get either Simon or Jesse Glazer to get in, whichever one gets here first. I'm gonna start a new video.